Okay, today I have a special co-baker with me, my lovely, lovely granddaughter, Livy. She's here. We've been baking for quite a few years. How long? We started baking together during COVID, so 2020, so almost 4 years that we've been baking, and we've baked all kinds of things. We've had some really good successes. I think they were all pretty good.
Yeah.
Which was your favorite? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
We made all kinds of things. Today we're gonna do episode 2 of bagels. And so we're going to start, we've got all of our ingredients. We're gonna make two different kinds. We're gonna make a plain white bagel and a multigrain bagel. And we're gonna put some roots, raisins, and cinnamon in some of them, and multigrain in some. Anyway, we're going to start. We've got all our stuff here. We've got some large flake oatmeal, some steel cut oats, a little bit of salt, because salt apparently helps dough rise. We've got a little bit of white sugar and some Robin Hood flour, yeast, and I'm going to use organic red fife in mine. All right, so the first thing we have to do is start our yeast. We're going to take some warm water. Livy, here's your cup. You need 2 cups of warm water in your bowl. Oh, that's good. That's hot. A good 2 cups, maybe even a little bit more. And then what we're going to do is start our yeast rising a little bit, give it a head start. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sugar. There you go, Liv. 2 tablespoons of sugar in the water. She just dumps.
What are you supposed to do?
I sprinkled mine, but that's okay. Dumping is fine. And then some yeast. I put my yeast in here because it comes in big packages. And
Sprinkle this.
yeah, sprinkle 2 of those. Sprinkle it all over. Maybe even 2.5.
Oh,
That's okay. 2.5. You'll be mixing it, so it'll be fine. Perfect. And then you need to whisk that, just to kind of get it to blend in really well. I'm just going to put 2 in mine. Maybe I'll put 2.5, because I'm going to be using multigrain. All right, so this can be put away. We're done with that. Now the next step to this is to add some flour. And then we're done with this too. I'll put that away. Try to be organized. All right, now we're going to put some flour in there, and you can whisk your flour. Put 3 of these in there, and I'll take this. We just have 1 whisk. Maybe put 4 of those in there. When you're making pizza dough and you do this, it's called poulish. Did you know that?
no.
It's called poulish. So that's a 1/4 cup. This is a 1/4 cup. So we're just really not measuring, because we just do it from the heart, right? So 2, I'm going to put 3 in mine. There. Put that back there. You can probably add a little bit more. You want it a little bit thicker, and you want to make sure all those lumps are out.
How much?
Put another full one. There. How much water did you use?
2 cups.
Really?
Plus more. Plus, you said...
How much more? Oh, a little bit, not too much. Yeah, you want to make sure all those little lumps are gone. And then we're going to let this sit for a little bit till the yeast starts to work. Got all your lumps out?
Almost.
Okay.
I think basically. You gonna use this one?
No, I'm good. All right, so we're just gonna let this sit for a little bit, maybe 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll resume our recipe. So this is gonna rise for about 15 minutes so that it's nice and spongy like. It makes a nice little sponge, and we'll show you what that looks like when we get there. This is your cup. So we're back with my favorite baking partner. And look at this. This is what you want. You want it to be, open yours up and show what it's like.
Mine's low.
No, well, yours is a bigger bowl. Mine is, yours is a wider bowl.
Jiggle.
Look at that. Yeah, jiggle, jiggle. Okay, so now we're going to add the rest of our stuff to it. You want to make just plain white ones, so you use this. Start adding cupfuls, and I'm going to use some organic red fife that we milled. I'm just going to go, don't know how much there. I've put that much in.
More?
Oh yeah, lots more. And I'm going to put some large flake oatmeal in mine. And I'm going to throw in some steel cut oats. 1 scoop of steel cut oats. These are going to be fairly heavy. Now, when you're making bagels, a bagel dough is a lean dough. You never ever put oil in it. Well, I never put oil in it. And so you need to mix that up with, probably with this. I would use that. You never put oil in it. I never do anyway. The recipes that I've always used never put oil in it. So I'm going to use a big spoon.
I think I put too much oil.
No, you didn't. You didn't put too much. You're going to have to add more probably. So I'm just going to incorporate that. We incorporate that as much as we can. You see how light it looks? That's because we started the yeast working before we added any flour in. Mix, 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 mix. Do you want a spoon?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to add some of this flour in.
I feel like it's ready.
Oh no, it's not ready. You have to, it's a pretty heavy dough. Here's this. Keep mixing. You can mix it with your hands if you want.
I feel lazy for a minute, like an arm workout.
Oh, an arm workout. We'll wait till you start kneading, because we have to knead for about 10 minutes.
Does that get weird? Kneading it good?
Yeah, just the part of it. So it's getting thicker.
Watch this ring. It's too big.
And you probably have to add more, Liv.
Oh.
See, I don't know how much I add. I just add till it feels just right. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. You can dump it if you want. Put some flour on your countertop and then start kneading.
Okay.
Mine's
Should I
pretty,
just put my hands there like this?
I would add more flour because it looks pretty sticky.
I'll put my hand in the...
Sure. All right, I'm going to turn mine over onto the counter.
Same.
Okay. You want to mix that flour in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is put some flour in a container here, because we'll probably have to add some to our kneading. There. All right.
That's a pretty dough ball.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see. Ooh, it's still sticky. That's okay. Because, you know, sticky is okay, because the more you knead it, the more you work it, it will get less sticky. So I'm turning mine out onto the counter.
I'm also putting mine on the counter.
Okay.
Oh.
It's okay. It'll work. It'll be fine. There. All right. So you can see that hers, put this over here. Give us a little bit more space to work. Do you want the spoon to scrape it?
Nah.
No, that's okay.
No thanks.
All right. Perfect. Okay, now you have to knead. And we need You know, until it just feels just right. You can put some underneath it. You've got some. Just
Not enough. Ah. How do you?
Remember, you pull it over and then push with your the palms of your hand, and then always, and just keep turning it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
You got it.
so sticky.
I know. It'll get better.
Man.
You'll notice as the more you need. We're getting direction. What? Our director is giving us
What?
giving us instructions, but we don't understand them. What? What are we doing? We're supposed to be doing something. Want to switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
But wait, they might mix. I have a lot
Oh,
on my
it's
hands.
okay. I've got, that's okay. Oh, yours is nice, soft.
Sticky. How'd you make it so good already? After 2 seconds.
I probably added more flour than you did.
No, like for mine, you.
And it's got the whole grain in it.
Oh wow! So I made this one sticky now.
Oh, the director wants raisins in his, so you have to flatten it out.
Right now.
Yeah, and cinnamon.
Oh.
Okay, you can stretch it. You can stretch it. There we go. Okay, and then sprinkle those in there. And then you're going to need those in there.
Oh yeah.
Lots of them. And the cinnamon.
Oh.
We don't measure when we make bagels. Okay, there you go. Flour. Oh, I can smell the cinnamon. Can you? Yeah, it smells good. Livy would not eat those because she hates raisins. Although I remember when she was a baby, for snacks she would get Cheerios and raisins in a little bowl, and she would always feed me the Cheerios and eat the raisins. So I guess maybe she had an overdose of raisins.
Yeah.
Now you won't eat them?
No.
Why?
So gross. The texture.
We're gonna knead for about 10 minutes. And once the dough is nice and smooth as a baby's bum, nice and smooth, we'll come back and we'll start shape. We'll let our dough rise until it's doubled, and then we'll shape our bagels. See you later. Back with my best baker. She's got the brown sugar all ready for our next project. But in the meantime, we've kneaded our dough, and look at it's already rising really nicely. This is for the plain bagel. It's got a little bit of cinnamon in it, but that's okay. And this is the multigrain, which is going to be just great. So we're going to let those rise. And in the meantime, while this is rising, we are going to make a chocolate pudding cake. Livy has never had chocolate pudding cake. We're back with our bagel dough. So Livy's has doubled in size, mine has doubled in size, and Livy keeps saying, how come yours is so much bigger? Well, it's because the bowl is not as wide. Look, this bowl is only this wide, and your bowl is this wide. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Okay, so we'll make Livy's first, or we'll make the plain ones first. Punch it, pour it up, cut it up, dump it out onto the counter. Yeah, you might have to use your fingers to help it out because we didn't grease the bowl. We don't grease the bowl.
Oh yeah, it's really in there.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll be fine. Help it out. There we go. It's coming. There we go. There's our dough. Now what we're going to do is, no, not yet. We're just going to do this. We're just going to kind of do that. Kind of make it into a, okay, now you're going to cut it into, in half. And then cut each one here. Wait a minute. Okay, cut each one of these, probably cut them in half again. Keep cutting them in half. Maybe cut that one in thirds. Perfect. Cut this in half and then in thirds. And what we're going to do is make so that they're all about the same size, more or less. And this way, they're not all the same size, but this way, somebody who wants a bigger bagel can have a bigger bagel, and somebody who wants a smaller one can have a smaller one. Now what we're going to do is make each one into a little ball. Some of these are pretty big. So what I do is just do this. Poke it through the bottom. Perfect. And squeeze it shut. Squeeze it shut. And there. In the meantime, I have my pot of water boiling with honey in it. And so we boil the bagels or steam them for a few minutes. And before we bake them. Well, Lily's wondering what we're up to. This is going to make a nice batch of bagels, Liv. Whew, some of these are big. You're working it too much. You're working it too much. Put some flour on your hands. There. Okay, and then just do this. Ooh, there goes the sun. It's moving across the counter from the skylight. We've shaped our little balls of dough, and now we've let them rest and to relax, because if they're relaxed, they're easier to manipulate and to work with. So Livy wanted some cute little wee mini ones, so we made 6 little mini ones. And now what we have to do, we've got our water and honey mixture ready to go. We pick these up, and remember, we poke a hole just like that, and we stretch. So we do that. We need to put a little flour down, so that's okay. It'll don't squish it down too much, because if you squish it, okay, that's good. Don't squish, just stretch the hole like that. Perfect. These are going to be huge. They're going to be really big. We'll try one of these. Maybe you've got smaller fingers. You could do these little mini ones.
They're the same size.
No. Look at these cute little ones. They're so darn cute. They're stinking cute. We've got our water and honey mixture ready to dump these in. We need to do all of these, and you can start putting them in. So what I'm going to do is put the good side down like that. Good side down. I could probably put 3 in there. And I let them steam. So I've turned the heat down a little bit because I don't want them to boil. So they're going to cook for a little bit, a minute. And then I flip them over with my handy dandy thingy. So they're cooking. Livy's stretching, making bagel holes. Oh, look at that. She's just spinning them around. Show Grandpa what you did. Ooh, cool. All right, Olivia, as these come out, what you have to do is...
This one's perfect.
We've got an egg in here. So you need to whip this up. And I'll give you a brush. And we have toppings. We have sesame seeds and sunflower seeds. Olivia normally likes coarse salt on hers, but I don't have any coarse salt, so we're just going to have to use these, whatever she prefers. So here you go. As they come out, I'll put them on here and you can brush them. And so I'm going to flip these over now because they've been in about a minute, and let them steam for another minute, and then I'll be putting them on here, and Livy will put the toppings on. Yeah.
This is the toppings.
Stir it really well because the egg white will be kind of goopy. With the fork.
Put it away.
With a fork. These are rising really nicely, and they're not really big. They're perfect. They're actually really perfect. So we're going to do this. Actually, I'm going to just let Livy. Okay, Olivia, you can come and brush them, and then I'll show you what she's going to do and put the toppings on. She's going to brush and put the toppings on, and then we'll continue doing this, and then we'll stick them in the oven. There you go, 3 there. So while Livy's doing that, I will keep putting these in here. What toppings are you going to put on?
Sesame seeds.
Okay. Put them on with a fork
Oh, oh no.
What?
This is a lot.
Well, some people take the whole thing and dip it in a bowl full, and it's just too much because they just fall off in the bag. I have to take this out.
That one's kind of scattered, man.
Okay, here are the bagels ready to go in the oven. Livy has made them look really beautiful. I've turned the oven up to 425, and they're going to go in and maybe 20-25 minutes. We'll check them, and we might have to flip the tray around halfway through. But for now, there you go. Okay, it is 12:04. So at 25 after, we will check and see. Olivia put some Himalayan salt on some of them. She said, woof, very salty. But it's pink Himalayan salt. So we're going to now shape the other bagels, the multigrain bagels. So our bagels, we've got a batch in the oven, and these are the multigrain cinnamon raisin ones, and this is the last 2 that have to be steamed. And Livy has been decorating them with sesame seeds and sunflower seeds, and we'll be taking the others out right away. So I'm just going to get these.
You flip them?
Yeah, I did. So these cooked in this water, honey water, for about a minute on each side. And makes a mess of the stove. So Livy's going to finish decorating them. About a couple tablespoons of honey. I don't know, I think it helps make them really chewy. I'm not sure, but it makes them. I think originally people who made bagels, like in New York, they use rose water. Yes, please. Yeah, put some, yeah. All right, so we're going to take these beauties out. Olivia, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Watch. Oof, that's hot.
Oh my god!
Woo!
Those are the best bagels I've seen.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
They are really deliciously looking.
It's hot.
Ooh, is it ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so these will go in. So the first batch of bagels went in. They were in for about 30 minutes, actually. And they look really nice. Look at how smooth they are, Olivia.
Oh my gosh.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
I don't even know how this happened.
Well, good bakers. Good bagel bakers. Aren't they beautiful? So we'll take out the next batch, and we're going to sample some of these bagels with brie and butter.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. See you later.
Ooh, look at, so fluffy. And then
Okay, so this one you can put butter on it, and then we'll put some cheese on it.
look at, steaming hot.
I know.
So good. Look at the knife.
They look nice and chewy. Look at that. You want brie?
What's brie?
It's a creamy cheese.
Sure, I'll try it. Look how it melts. You still going, Grandpa? Do you want me to put it on yours too?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Here's some triple cream brie that we're going to put on our bagel. You want to try it? Try a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
How about,
What does it taste like?
well, here. Taste.
On the bagel?
Just taste it, see if you want more.
Sure.
Grandpa, do you want half of mine?
I just want on half.
You just want on half?
Yeah.
Do you want jam on the other?
No.
You just,
Wouldn't that be weird?
no, that'd be really good. All right, so let's try it. Are you gonna try the top or the bottom? You're gonna try it without? Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keeper. I think our multigrain bagels are ready to come out. They did not rise nearly as much as the first batch. Look at the difference. But this has got whole wheat flour, and it's got steel cut oats. It's got oatmeal in it, so they're quite a bit heavier. But they look good. And they've got raisins in them. Look at them. Nice. There you go. We need to start taking them off. That's it for our bagel bake.
Ooh.
Nice, eh?
Yes.
They are pretty nice. So we're going to let these cool, then we're going to put them in bags, and they will soften up a bit when we put them in bags.
Oh, I ripped it.
That's okay. There we go. They will soften up once they go in bags. Already, these, as they cool, are softer. You can see they're springier, and they will soften. But that's it for baking with Olivia and Suzanne for today. Bagels, multigrain bagels, regular bagels,
Oh
and chocolate pudding cake. Have a great day. See you next time. Right?
no. Yes.